Hey y'all, this is Michael Wright, better known as Eddie King Jr. I'm sitting here with my man Shaun May, who just gave me a wonderful haircut. But better than that, y'all gotta come and join me every Saturday and check out Shaun Rocks the City, alright? Peace.
To Shaun Rocks the City. Yeah, as you see, I'm back with Mr. Michael Wright.
For another installment there. How you doing, Shaun?
Absolutely. How you doing, boss man? All right. Thank you for welcoming me back into your house, man.
Hey,
Appreciate that.
Thanks, man. You didn't clip my ears.
I cut his hair for him. That's
clip
right.
my ear, baby. Yeah, man.
That's right.
Gave me a real Michael Wright dude there, man.
That's right.
That, man.
So talk to me. How was it getting back with everyone from the 5 Heartbeats?
Well, look, you know, we just did the BET Awards, and that was a big surprise thing for everybody. Yeah, everybody was jumping over in their seats, man. It was just incredible. And it was the first time that we were all back together in about 20 years. And then the folks at BET decided to follow that with another review that we did at the Monique show. On that as well.
Wow. Talk to me about that. How was it coming together on the Monique show and with everybody there?
Well, it was great, man. I mean, it was absolutely fabulous. That, in fact, was the first time that we were back together.
Right.
We had shot that a couple of months ago, but then BET had made a determination to have us all come on as surprise guests during the award show.
Wow.
So they held back the original Monique taping.
Right.
You know, and then when we all came back, we did that whole thing with After 7. You know,
Right.
on the award show. And then they decided to broadcast the Monique show. You know, it's an iconic film. It's classic, as everyone well knows.
Yes, it is. Yes.
And you know, so yeah, it was just amazing. You know, just have us all back together. I was excited, but the folks were more excited than me. But that's what we do this for.
That's right. Now, working behind the scenes of the 5 Heartbeats, how long did it actually take to do each scene?
Well, you know, come on. That all always varies. You know, I mean, it took me 4 weeks to prepare to do the film. You know, but when I get to the set, you know, for the most part, you know, the work has been done in my head.
Right.
And it's almost like a fait accompli. You know, when I arrive to do that. But you know, you shoot a master shot, and then, you know, and you got coverage, and then you got, you know, the close-ups and all that sort of thing, and then, you know, if something doesn't work out right, then you got to do it all over again. So, I mean, by and large, it can take an hour, it can take 2 hours, you know, it can take 3 hours to do a scene, depending on how many principles are involved in the scene.
Right. Now, as you in Sugar Hill also, how was it working on Sugar Hill different than it was working on the 5 Heartbeats?
Well, you know, it was a completely different kind of film. One was a crime drama, a story about a dysfunctional African American family and all of which happened, you know, to be in the illegal narcotics business. But that was the essence of the film. The essence of the film was the relationship, you know, between the family, you know, the brother and the father and the deceased mother. You know, so I looked at it from an operatic or a novelistic kind of perspective, if you will. You know, and then the other, of course, you know, was a film about, you know, 5 brothers, you know, who loved each other, you know, who were on a fantastic journey.
Right.
You know, and we followed that roller coaster ride with them, but they're very distinctly different kinds of films.
Right. Looking back now, what was it that inspired you to get into acting? What was your first step?
I didn't inspire yet. Inspired.
Absolutely. That's right. That's right. Talk to me about that.
I don't know. I mean, I pretty much couldn't do anything else. You know?
Right.
That was my calling. I think I knew that from the very outset. You know, I knew that from the time I was 12 years old. You know, pulling jokes on my little girl from Crystal in the Woolworth store. You know, in Bass. You know, and I said, no, this is something that I can do very well. Shaun and Strasberg, and that led me to her husband, Lee Strasberg, who was perhaps the greatest acting teacher in the world at the time. And I started to work there. I started to study there. But I didn't have the money to do it, so I had to do it on work study. And so I mopped floors, I answered phones, I interviewed students and interim students and all that sort of thing. You know, the classes, there were 4 hours of class, and I had a requirement to do two classes a week. Ultimately, I ended up doing 6 classes a week, and Mrs. Strasberg had so much love for me that she said, Michael, I know that when you leave here, you know, you're probably not going to come back, so I want you to have everything, you know, everything you need. And so she gave me a complete scholarship there.
Wow.
Got me my first agent, my first manager, and ultimately I did my first film, which was called The Wanderers, by Phil Kaufman, and the rest is pretty much history.
Right.
I kept rolling after that.
Was there any time back when that you felt like you wanted to give up on doing acting? Was there any kind of thing that tried to stop you or try to get in your way?
No. Nothing. I mean, there were bumps in the road, of course. But, no, this is the thing that I was called to do. This is the one thing that I can do. And I like to think that I was doing it for the right reasons. You know, I wanted to make a social and a broadly cultural statement at that time. You know, I wanted to do what I was doing. I said, for the right reasons, I wanted to stop black people from killing themselves. And if I could send a message, you know, via, expressing and describing that whole social experience, then I thought that I could perhaps make a difference. I didn't realize that there would be a possibility that I would make 2, 3, 4 films that would become classic films, you know, but I'm extremely grateful for that. It's a mission accomplished kind of feeling.
Right. What are some of the things you guys talked about? Coming back together, you guys seen each other and ain't seen each other for a long time, so y'all laugh and talk and everything. What are some of the things y'all talked about?
Oh my God, who could sing, who could dance, you know, who could dance and those kinds of things. No, but honestly though, we're just flabbergasted, we're just amazed about it, the longevity, the extent of time, the life that the film, films have, you know, and the effect that it's had on people. I mean, there are people who've seen this film, they've seen it one time, and, you know, they've seen it 200 times.
That's right.
They watch it with their families, and it's an incredible generationally transcendent kind of film. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter if you were born, you know, 40, 50, or 60 years ago, or if you were born, you know, 10, 20 years ago. You know, you still have a great love in your heart for that movie. So I'm delighted about that.
You think you guys are going to come back together again and do something such as the 5 Heartbeats or something in that alley area?
I don't think my character is dead, but no, I mean, I don't know what, you know, I don't know how much we can do, you know, beyond what we've done. I think it's sometimes you're better off leaving good enough alone.
Right, leave it like it is, right?
Yeah.
Right. So there's something that you're going to be working on personally.
Well, yeah, I've got a couple of films, you know, that I'm working on. I'm trying to bring a biography of Miles Davis to life, and I've got a kind of bio series on YouTube called Passages from Miles. You can go up and look at that, Passages from Miles, and actually see me playing Miles Davis. We're developing that, a couple of horror films, horror comedy things, because I like to try to flip it to something a little bit different than what I typically regard as doing.
How is it doing the Miles Davis? Is that kind of hard to do, to get into that character doing that?
Oh, no, I knew Miles when I was a kid. You know, I sat with him for quite a few hours and chatted with him. So I was able to like channel him.
So what is the horror films going to be like? What is the...
I mean, I can't do that.
Right.
I've got some extraterrestrial kind of asparagus farmer and Staten Island kind of things going on. I mean, I just can't.
You can't let all that out.
I just can't do that.
I appreciate you, Michael,
Yeah, sure.
talking to me again.
Yeah, brother.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
This is Shaun Rocks the City you're watching.
All right.
I'll talk to you guys next time.